Okay, folks, here we go. We're going to have a deep penetration little competition between the 350 Legend and the 7mm-08. And we're shooting out at 100 yards. We're going to see which one goes further into the wood. Yes, these are two different calibers, two different bullets, two different guns, two different everything. We're still going to see which one does it because we can. I don't care if it's apples or oranges. Doesn't matter. You can still see the difference. It's okay. Don't have a conniption fit. But there you go. And let's see how it does. Here we go. We got the 350. And then we have the 7mm-08. They're a little over an inch apart, so we might be okay on this. So we'll take this back to the house. We do not have complete pass-through, but we'll take this back to the house and we will see if we can salvage this. Okay, folks, here we are, deep penetration. Yeah, we're at about 100 yards. We've got whitetail, Horn of the American whitetail right here. And we got Deer Season XP. Yeah, they're different bullets, different guns, different everything, but we're going to still compare them. I did go a little, every time I try to get the shot far apart, for some odd reason, they get closer together. That's just my luck. But here we go. Let's see what we got. Who's going to go further? The 7mm or the 350 Legend? Let's take a look. All right, we're in the first board and out. Look at that. That's a 350 right there. That is a monster hole. All right, first board, and we got good expansion right there on the second. If you go from rim to rim, just out of curiosity, 7mm is 0.38. Well, let me squeeze that together. 0.69 on the 350 Legend. So, and we're into the third. Oh, wow. We are in and out the third. Apples or oranges, huh? We're into the fourth. We are in and out of the fourth. We are in a dead heat. A dead heat. You can't compare that. That's two different bullets and two different guns and two different calibers and two different everything. But here we go in a dead heat. It's not a fair competition. Into the fifth. Aha! Dun dun. And that is the XP stopped in the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is still nice. Stopping in the fifth. Here we go. Wow. We're into the sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the seventh. And we're stopped into the seventh. And there's the bullet right there. There's our bullet. So, if you're ever wondering the difference, which one's going to go deeper? Yeah, everybody's going to sit there and say, yeah, I knew the 7mm would. But did you know that the 350 Legend would hang on that long? No, but now you do, and that's what counts. So we went into the fifth board, and then the 7mm-08 just kept on trucking. As you see, the holes never really, yeah, there's no, yeah, they didn't affect each other. You know, if you, oh, the 350 Legend softened up the wood for, no. If you look at it, they're all, everything's good. Good to go. They got their own splits. They're not splitting over. So, there you are. That's what we have. 350 Legend, 5 holes, 5 boards. 7mm-08 is into the 7th. So it's beat it by 2.